Well, hello and welcome to the Cranky Card Reader Cold Case Files. Today I'm going to be doing a very unique reading. This was requested by a loyal subscriber to do a reading on Canuck and I. Now, if you don't know, Canuck is a semi-famous crow here in Canada who had a very best human friend named Shawn. And they had this cool little life together. And all of a sudden, one day, Canuck was missing. And he was in the middle of mating. I might be getting this wrong. I was trying not to get too much information, so I read the cards correctly. I'm going to input a little bit of a video that is from Canuck and I. And then I'll get started with the reading. So without further ado, please watch this short clip from the video so you have a general idea about what I'm reading about. Because it does sound, shall I say, weird.
Canuck comes to visit me every day and hangs out with me for a little while, and then we'll go and take off and do his crow stuff, and then periodically check in throughout the day and usually come and say goodnight before he flies off to the rookery. Yeah, so we have a pretty special friendship. He has been missing since Friday at approximately 3 p.m. and has not been seen since, and that would be today at 3 o'clock makes 5 days that he's been missing, and we just want him home. A long time ago, over 2 years ago, probably closer to 3, he had disappeared a couple times, but was only for 3 days, and this was also before he was mated with his mate Cassiar, and now since he's been a mated pair with her, he doesn't stray too far, so I know this is something that's very worrisome. Well, he's a lot more forward and friendly than most crows. He will sometimes approach humans, not everybody, but sometimes he'll approach some humans as well. He has the orange band on one leg and the silver federal band on the other leg. I would like Canuck to come home. I want Canuck to be reunited with his mate and come home and continue living his life as he's lived it.
So I don't even want to think about Canuck the crow being dead. He's the mascot of the city. So, I'm very grateful that somebody's put $10,000 forward to find Canuck the crow, and my office will keep their ears open. If there's anything we can do to help, we're happy to do that. But let's hope he's returned safely. If he's flown away, to have a little.
All right, so I hope that video explained a little bit about Canuck and I and the history of Canuck, the history of Canuck's owner, well, not owner, human, their bonding, how Canuck became worldwide famous, using many newspapers, and then all of a sudden, one day, he was missing under mysterious circumstances, and the request came in, what happened to Canuck? Is he still alive? Did another wild animal get him? He wasn't a wild animal living in the wild. And those things happen. Did somebody take Canuck? Did somebody take Canuck for their own selfish reasons? That's the problem when something becomes on social media and becomes viral like that. It also reaches out to a lot of the underbelly of society, and they do very mean things, and just to get a kick and get the attention, and for whatever their reasons are. So without further ado, I'm going to ask, I have a couple of questions for the cards. I'm going to ask, what happened to Canuck? What happened to Canuck around the time that he went missing? What happened to Canuck around the time that he went missing, and was it his choice? You know, that could have been it too. Maybe him and his girl had a fight, and that was that. He packed his bags and he left. I doubt it though. But anyways, let's see. Let's ask the cards, what happened to Canuck? I'm putting the image of Canuck and I, the situation, what happened to Canuck around the time that he went missing. Cards are ready. Okay. Oh, Yeah, right off the get-go. Um, Something very upsetting happened. He wasn't happy with what happened. A lot of anxiety. Um, Somebody wanted him for money. I bet they were taking him. I'm getting like he was definitely taken. He was taken by somebody who was jealous, because this is King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles upright is somebody who's very successful, very accomplished, loves to mentor people. This is generally somebody who's older at the end of their working career, very abundant, manifested everything they want. When they are in reverse, that's jealousy. That's somebody who's jealous, jealous of what other people have, feel like they didn't get their fair share, feel like they don't have enough, feel like they have failed in life, and now they're looking for some way to make their money dishonorably, because King of Pentacles, right side up, is you make your money honorably through hard work, through successful endeavors, through entrepreneurship. When it's in reverse, you make your money dishonorably. So I'm getting the feeling here now, somebody, oh yeah, look, 7 of Swords reversed, a thief in the night. Canuck was taken. Canuck was taken. I'm telling you that right now. Canuck was taken. A thief in the night came. An interesting 7 of Swords. Sometimes you leave a little bit behind. Well, obviously they left the female behind and they strategized this for a while. And again, this is out of jealousy, lies. They're very, very jealous. Very jealous. Oh my God. Ran out of options. Gaslighting. They didn't see any other option. They didn't see any other option. This could even be, when I see 7 of Cups in reverse, I almost think of like the booby prize, choosing wrongly, sometimes addictions, depending on the surrounding cards. But we have 7 and 7 here in reverse. Taking what is not yours. Oh yeah, 4 of Swords. Swords. They definitely have some. Canuck has been taken and put in a cage. Canuck has been taken and put in a cage. And was put in a cage, and it was his nightmare to be in a cage. He was always a wild bird. He had a human, he had a neighborhood, he had a personality, but he was always wild. And he was taken and put in a cage. He can't, and this is his worst nightmare, to be in a cage. 8 of Cups reversed. There's no way for him to get out. He's stuck there, and it's his nightmares. The Chariot, yeah. He was taken, and he's been driven far away. He's far away. He's he was, oh yeah. May have clipped his wings. So that he couldn't fly away, or somehow maybe they took off his band, but something was cut out. So I'm thinking, if you take their flight wings out, they can't fly anyways. 6. Yeah, she's, I don't know why I said she. Yeah, I guess maybe because it is mostly she. But mind you, these cards have a lot of females in them. feeding, see, six of pentacles, feeding him enough to keep him alive, thinking it's fair what he's got. But there's the person who stole him, thinking, oh, she's got hers. It's only fair that she has him. She deserves this. And by the way, she's looking after him. She's giving him some food and water. So what else does he need? Strength reverse. Yeah, this was her ego. It's completely her ego. This is somebody who saw it on the internet and thought that was what she wanted. I keep saying she. I don't know if it's a she, but I keep saying she. I think it's because the 7 was stealing away in the night. It was her ego that it was like, that's mine, and I'm taking it because I deserve it, even though I've never worked for anything in my life. Interesting, we have one ace reversed here, and here comes the second ace. I think she wanted to start something with Canuck. Maybe she wanted to start her own YouTube channel. Maybe she wanted to somehow make money off of Canuck. Again, because she's been very unsuccessful in life, and she saw a way to make money with Canuck. And she thought by putting him in a cage, keeping him alive, giving him, bits and pieces, that she was doing the right thing while she's planning how she's going to make money. Oh boy, oh boy. More and more, I'm thinking of this as a female. I'm actually quite surprised we don't have the devil card show up. This is the Knight of Swords reversed. This is a very nasty person. Interesting, it's on the reverse swords. And the thinking, I'm giving you some food and water. What else do you need? This could have been somebody who was really nasty on one of the social medias. Canuck and I they were a big social media on Facebook and on YouTube, and I'm not sure where else. But this was somebody who showed their true colors by being very nasty on the social media. So that could be a clue to who it is. Somebody who was a troll almost like. Because if you look at this upright, they've got a mask on, and, that's the trolls on the internet. Is they're usually anonymous, and they say mean things, they say rude things. I think that's your person. And maybe Shawn, the fellow who was Canuck's human, maybe, I'm not blaming him, don't get me wrong. Maybe this is revenge. This could be revenge for saying something, maybe blocking her on the social media. If I can't see Canuck, neither can you. I don't know why I said, that's exactly and that's why he's being hidden away in a cage. Another 7 of wands. Yeah, she's defending her position on this. She feels that she's in the right. She had a right to take Canuck. And she doesn't care what anybody else says. She's willing to defend it. And, it's her turn to make some money, and she's going to show Shawn that, well, I'll teach you for talking to me like that. Oh, 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, that was exactly it. She was feeling like an outsider. She was feeling like she wasn't. This is total revenge. She's showing Shawn. You're not going to block me. If I can't see him, then you can't. And I'm going to make some money. I'm going to show you. I'll be more successful, and you don't deserve Canuck. This is a really demented person. Oh, 10 of Cups. Yeah, she wants to have the happy family. She wants all the happiness. Now, what an interesting outcome card here. Um, trying to see, is this an ex-girlfriend? Sorry for the silence. I don't know anything personal about Shawn, but is this somebody who I think this is a revenge thing, and somehow she wanted to be part of the family or part of the inner circle, and she was rejected because she was being ridiculous, and now she gets to end up with Canuck and the happy family. And weird, let me see what the underlying here. Oh, 9 of Wands. I think, to tell you the truth, I think Shawn knows who this is. Not that he's withholding it from somebody at all. I think it's somebody who I'm thinking like an ex, somebody who had some kind of revenge on him. Maybe somebody, like I said, that he blocked, that he, again, I'm not blaming Shawn in one way whatsoever. It's this person's issue. And this was the only way that they could hurt Shawn, that they knew how to hurt Shawn as badly as they were hurt, because they're feeling embattled, embarrassed, and then look, running away with the goods. I wonder if Shawn went through some of his ex relationships, and maybe one that ended very badly. And then, of course, once it all came out, once it became internet, it went viral internet, this person finally discovered a way to have some revenge on him. But according to this, Canuck is in a cage being fed. And like I said, they might have taken off his flight feathers. Yeah, they just wanted to be part of a group, because 5 of Pentacles upright is being out in the cold, and when it's in reverse, that's returning to the fold. They just wanted they just wanted revenge on Shawn. And also they thought they would be able to make money, but they didn't realize. I think what the problem here is they didn't realize the sensation it would be once Canuck went missing. And now they can't make any money off of Canuck, because if they come forward, somebody's going to say that's Canuck, and they're going to be found out. But I think, this doesn't necessarily even have to be a partner, an ex-partner. This could be maybe somebody he rejected because they wanted him and he was not in a position to be a boyfriend. This is somebody who wants revenge on Shawn, and they found out that the best way is to run off with Canuck, and they did in the middle of the night when nobody was looking. Let's do another question here. Now let's ask about Canuck. Let's ask Canuck to come into our energy, and let's ask Canuck. Canuck, are you there? Can you give us a hint? Do you know where you are? Let's try and tap into Canuck's energy. I mean, this is a long shot. I'm going to just draw 3 cards just to see if he is with us. Canuck, are you there? Canuck, this is your opportunity to speak. Canuck, are you there? I'm just visualizing. If you're watching this, can you visualize them too? Canuck, are you there? Canuck, are you there? Canuck, are you there? Canuck, this is your chance to speak. Canuck, this is your chance to speak. Are you there? Okay. I'm just going to draw 3 just to make sure he's... Oh, 5 of Cups in reverse. Disappointment. 5. Ooh, Stonewall. No, he's not here. That's the High Priestess in reverse is Stonewall. This is the Queen of Wands. No, Canuck's a male. No, Canuck's not coming. So that was a long shot anyways. Okay, so let's ask, how is Canuck doing? 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 Cards are ready. Okay, now these ones are more chatty. Okay, here we have the Knight of Pentacles. He's doing all right. If you look, there's even a bird on there. Maybe he's in a barn. You can get around a little bit. And if you looked at that other picture, that 6 where she was feeding the rats, that looked like a barn as well. So it looks like he's at a barn and he's getting enough. Things are going really slow for him. Their days go by very slow. Oh, here we go. Here's the devil. Yeah, he's chained. He's chained and he hates it. Absolutely hates it. He can't see a way out. He feels like he's being controlled. He 2 of Wands reversed. He can't see a plan how to get out. Especially if his flight feathers are cut off. He can't fly. You see, he can't even make a plan. He doesn't know how to plan. He doesn't know like where he is when he gets out. Does he fly north, south, west? He has no plans. He has no plans to what to do. He is being chained down, and he's being held, and he's being provided for. A 7 of Pentacles. Everything he has tried hasn't worked out. He he's 70% happy, if that's a way. So like, he gets food, he gets water, but he's missing a big part of his life. He feels like, obviously he can't reproduce, right? Because 7 of Pentacles, those fruits, you're just waiting and waiting and waiting for them to ripen, to produce something. And I think he's missing his mate. He's missing being able to be in the wild and be reproducing. But he's about 70% happy living, like, he's getting enough food, he's getting enough water, he has shelter. He's chained down. Oh, the Magician. Interesting card to get for a bird, because they create anything they want. I think he's trying to create a way out, but he he just can't. He's missing 30% of something. So maybe that is his flight feathers. Um, he's trying. He's definitely trying. But he just has no plan. Like, he can't come up with a plan. He's a smart bird, but I mean, think of yourself. If you were a hood was put over your head and you woke up in a barn hours later or days later, where are you? Do you run north? Do you run south? Which way is north? Which way is south? Especially, if you were injured in some way, you take the chance of flying and not knowing where you're going and starving to death, or do you stay where you are? At least you're being fed and sheltered. And um, Six of Cups, he knows his captor. That's why I'm saying this is somebody that he's familiar with. He's familiar with them. So that's what I'm saying. It's an ex or somebody who had revenge. He's familiar with them. Oh, it's the nights he misses most. Wish upon a star. He knows that nobody knows where he is. Before he was a star, and now nobody knows where he is. He might even be confused. Where's his people? Where's his human? He's kind of lost hope. He's chained. He doesn't know where he is. He doesn't have a plan. He's kind of lost hope. Yeah, he is. He's lost a lot of hope. He really misses his mate. Um, it's the nights that bother him the most. And you think about it, birds at night are the most dangerous time for birds. There's predators. It's dark. They can't, of course, they've got great eyesight, but I mean, you can always hit a tree or a window or something. Night's a very dangerous time. That's why a lot of birds don't fly at night. Only your owls and some hawks and whatnot fly at night, but most birds are quiet at night, so the predators don't find them. And it's the nights that bother him the most, because his natural instinct is to stay safe. And of course, if you're a bird and you're feeling trapped and a predator comes in, you can't fly away. You can't, because you're chained or you're in a cage. And the nights are what bother him the most. Oh, and now we have Four of Wands. Is he worried they're going to sacrifice him? I think his captors keep making him promises and they never keep them. They're trying to come up with ways to make him famous or to celebrate him some way. I think he's really worried that they're going to sacrifice him some way. He doesn't trust them at all. He doesn't trust them at all. Oh, Nine of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, I think he's heard the human that has him now discuss money, that they don't have money, that they, remember I just said sacrifice him. I think he's worried that if they run out of money to feed him, support him, as much as his understanding is. Because if you look at this, she has a bird in the hand and making money, and reversed is they haven't made any money. They haven't made any money off of this bird. What are we going to do? We're going to keep him around forever. Then we got the Seven of Swords in reverse again at night. Yeah, I think they're starting to think like there's just no way we're going to make money off of this bird. This bird is costing us money to feed, and we need that barn for something else, or maybe they even have to leave the area and they don't know what they're going to do. So they're trying to come up with a strategy. Oh, Six of Swords in reverse. Look at that. at nighttime. Yeah, what did I just say? I think they're on the move. I think they're on the move, and I think he's worried that he's going to be sacrificed. Whether and maybe he's worried that what if they just leave him in the barn and he has no way. Like he's worried about these things. Oh, look at that judgment. Um, they're thinking of a way to a second chance. They're rethinking this over. They're rethinking this over. What are they? How are they going to make money? What are they going to do? Um, they're rethinking it over. Um, Knight of Wands in reverse. They can't come up with anything. They're kind of panicking. I'm choked up. I'm getting kind of a panic feeling from them. They don't know what else to do. They obviously can't make money off of him. And that was the original reason. Maybe they thought they would um, ransom him or something, but there was a $10,000 reward. So I'm surprised they didn't jump on that. Maybe that even gave them some encouragement that this bird is worth a lot of money, so we'll make a lot of money. And they haven't. Um, and I think they're starting to get into a panic. What's the last? Oh, lovers. Choice. I think this is he wants to go back to his girlfriend, and here's the kidnapper not allowing it. That's all he wants. That's all Canuck wants. Canuck wants to he just wants to get back to his partner. And here's the kidnapper looking and not going to allow that. But that's all he wants, because we asked about the energy what's surrounding him. Yeah, he just wants to be free to go back to his partner. He doesn't, I mean, I don't know how much he'll trust humans after this. I just realized something. I wonder if this is Shawn and him playing tricks. But we asked how he's doing right now. Maybe he's missing that. Maybe he's missing his human Shawn, because they did play with coins. So maybe he's missing his human. Yeah, he just wants to get back to his girlfriend. He's more worried about his girlfriend than anything. The nights are hardest on him. He's worried about his girlfriend, and he's worried about what they are panicking about. He can feel that they are panicking about something. And I think he's almost worried that they're going to sacrifice him somehow, even if that means leaving him behind. But they are definitely thinking of moving. Maybe they can't afford where they are right now. Maybe they have to move for other reasons. Um, and they're rethinking. They're rethinking what they're going to do. They're going to make a rash decision. I'm going to tell you that, because we have the Knight of Wands reversed. So they're going to make a rash decision. What that decision is, who knows? Maybe they'll return him to where they found him. I think, to tell you the truth, I think Canuck is using in bird language as much as he can, as much as he knows. It sound really, really strange. I think he's trying to use law of attraction to get back home. I think he's almost trying to put into their head, move me back, move me back. And if they took his band off, he might very well, he would know he wouldn't be back. He doesn't know where he is. He doesn't know where he is. He doesn't know. He has no plan, because he doesn't know. Does he fly north, south, east, west? He has no idea where he is. So he doesn't want to get lost. I think he's trying to put into their head to get him back to his mate. I honestly do. What's underlying here? Oh, yeah, there we go. The Chariot. Yeah. the underlying here is he wants to go back. He wants to move. He does not like where he is. He wants to go back to his mate. That's all that's on his mind, is getting back to her. However it takes, whether it takes them moving her, or maybe they leave him in the barn and he grows his feathers back and somehow manages to, that's all that's on his mind. The Chariot on the move, getting back to her. Let's find out now if Canuck will ever make it home. Will Canuck ever make it home? Will he ever be back? Will Canuck ever be back? Will Canuck ever be back? Will Canuck ever be back? Will Shawn ever see Canuck again? 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 Cards are ready. Temperance reversed. I can see he's upset. Oh, Knight of Swords. Angry words. He's upset. Oh, the Hierophant reversed. The Hermit. I think this is Shawn's energy coming out right now. Oh, the Nine of Wands reversed. Shawn is very upset. He's very, feels alone, feels that the authorities aren't helping him. Well, not a little bit, a lot angry. The battle continues. He's definitely missing Canuck. Definitely. I think he's angry at the authorities that aren't helping him. Maybe he's already said some angry words to some people. There's a lot of anger and angst and loneliness in this first line here. Two of Pentacles. He just really didn't know what to do. Because we got the Temperance reverse is two is blending, and then the Two of Pentacles. Just didn't know where to turn. Just didn't know what to do. Maybe there was some lashing out on social media, some words that were said on social media, some energies. But we asked, is Shawn ever going to see Canuck again? Maybe we got two Knight cards here. Keeps looking for him. Eight of Pentacles. I think he's, in some respect, I think he longs for him, but I think he's actually stopped. He has stopped looking, finished looking, sporadically looks. Oh, the King of Wands. Look at that. On top of the Nine of Wands reversed. I think he's resigned to the fact that he'll never see him again, but he always has some kind of flame burning, some kind of passion burning. I think he just wants to know what happened. There's a Seven of Swords in reverse again. I think he knows. Like I said, I think he has a good idea who took Canuck. I think he has a good idea that Canuck was taken. And he went to the authorities and he was kind of has some disillusion with that. But in his mind, in Shawn's mind, Canuck was taken. And he's looked everywhere, but he's run out of places to look. But that doesn't mean he'll ever stop thinking about Canuck. Ooh, 3 of Swords. Yeah, he's extremely heartbroken. Extremely heartbroken. This person, Canuck missing, has ripped his heart out. And if you look, there's a moon on there and the moon on there. I think he's disillusioned. Maybe he has some regrets of making Canuck so famous, so that people would covet him. I think he has a couple of regrets in that regard, that he made Canuck so famous, because if he wouldn't be famous and it was just him and Canuck, he'd still have Canuck. That's what he's feeling. Ooh, Ace of he thinks that Canuck might be dead. He's hoping he's not, but he thinks that he might be dead. Oh, then he's got the Lovers in reverse. He knows it wasn't Canuck's choice to leave. He knows it wasn't Canuck's choice to leave. And that's what he's so angry about. He, deep in his heart, he knows Canuck was taken. And he knows it wasn't his choice. And he feels a little bit responsible and a little bit guilty, because he did make Canuck famous on the internet, and that brought out somebody who was jealous. Oh, 8 of Wands. On 8 of Pentacles reversed, and then the 8 of Wands. Yeah, I think he's done looking. I think he's resigned to the fact. He thinks that if he was going to hear something, he'd hear by now. What's the outcome? 2 of Cups. I don't think he'll ever see Canuck again, because the 2 of Cups upright is coming together, soulmates, agreements. It's the Lover's card. It says baby sister of the Lover's card in reverse. That is not coming together. And plus, if he's given up actually physically looking for him, and thinking that he's possibly, something's happened to him, he's injured in some respect, and he's just embattled. He's just really embattled. There's really not much more he can do. There's only so much you can do for a wild bird. But no, unfortunately, what's the underlying here? The Magician. Yeah, no matter what he tries, it isn't working. And he's pulled out all the stops. He's tried everything. And as of now, as of the energy of today, of July 22nd, he'll not see. I paused. He won't see Canuck. I just noticed that's bird wings. That's crow. I just noticed that in these cards. Sometimes these cards amaze me. I've never noticed that before. So no. And I think he's also sad for Canuck's mate. That he knows that, Canuck's mate was taken without Canuck's permission. No, Canuck was taken by somebody that Shawn knows in his past. It was revengeful. Canuck is in a barn somewhere or trapped somewhere, chained to something. He cannot fly. I believe his flight feathers have been taken, so he can't fly away. They originally wanted to make some money out of Canuck, and then they realized they couldn't because Canuck is federally protected. Also, he would be more recognizable. So that was a bad plan. Um, and now it's going on to Canuck is trying his best to use some kind of law of attraction because he just wants to get back to his mate. I don't think Shawn is his priority. His human is not his priority. It's his mate that's his priority. Shawn, I think Shawn knows in his heart, he has the intuition who he thinks it is. And if Shawn sees this, I would go and check somehow. Especially if they had a barn or a shed outside or something like that where they would keep him. I don't know, start asking questions, ask their friends. But again, I can see like he's just kind of burnt out from looking. It almost hurts him now to look because if he, I don't know if he can take the disappointment much longer. Like he'd rather he knows he did his best he knows he did his best, but he's also resigned to the fact that if you look this as an older man that he won't see Canuck again. He knows that was a one-off. He knows he did his best with Canuck. But he's done. He's run out of steam. He's run out of emotional power. He's run out of physical power, run out of energy with it. And he's just kind of resigned to the fact that he'll never see Canuck again. And that's what the cards are saying too. Yeah. What can I say? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to finish this up. I'm going to ask the animal spirits. I have the shaman cards here and the animal spirit cards. And for some reason, I'm being just guided to the animal spirit cards. Let's see what the animals have to say about this. The animals that are perhaps around Canuck, around the situation. Do they have any words of wisdom, any messages? What kind of animal spirits are around Canuck? What kind of animal spirits? What messages from the animals? What kind of messages from the animals? Messages from the animals around Canuck, please. Messages from the animal spirits around Canuck, around the Canuck decision. What say you? Okay. Rabbit spirit. Now is a lucky time. What did I just say? Maybe Shawn can think back who his intuition is telling him might be a lucky time to go look. Starfish spirit, be open to infinite possibility. And squirrel spirit, believe in yourself. But interesting that we have these animals that are actually in BC on the coast there. All three of these animals live on that coast. So that's good news that those spirits are watching out for Canuck. Squirrel away. Squirrel away. So squirrels live in trees as well. Starfish, open to infinite possibility. Interesting, we have such high numbers here, 49, 59, 57. I think those are possibly weeks or months. Now is a lucky time. You know what? Open to infinite possibility and believe in yourself. Canuck is being squirreled away. Be open to infinite possibility. Even if if Shawn thinks, no, it can't be them. Can't be them. Or be open to infinite possibility. I want them to think of somebody that might be revengeful, an ex, a girlfriend who he rebuffed or rejected. Could even been back in high school and then all of a sudden saw him on social media. Maybe an employer, but it's definitely somebody who wanted some sort of revenge. And I feel strongly that it's female. And now is a lucky time. Like I said, maybe they're on the move. So, especially if you think of somebody and you notice their house is for sale, I would investigate that a little bit more, or they have a shed of some type or a barn. Um, that's what I would do. Okay, all right then. I'm gonna pull one more card. I just got it for the shaman cards here. I'm gonna pull a shaman card for a spirit to watch over Canuck. A spirit to watch over Canuck and a spirit to watch over Shawn. And even though the card said, as of this moment, they will never be together again, please give us some hope that if their spirits bring them together. So spirit to watch over Canuck and a spirit to watch over Shawn. So there's Canuck's joyful muse, inspiration. And there's the one for Shawn, drifter. Experience life as it comes. That's interesting for Shawn, because remember I said he was kind of given up. Experience life as it comes. So when you get signs, when you get hints, move. And then joyful muse, inspiration. This is, I'm getting why the cage bird sings. Just be happy where you are. Not a lot you can do about it, so might as well make the best of it. That's the spirit we've got looking after Canuck. Make some noise, make some music. And I think we saw that he was living 70% of his life and kind of resigned to that's what it was. So that spirit we can ask that spirit to continue to look after him. And we'll continue to ask for Shawn to, when he sees a sign and he's inspired to move on it, to move on it. Well, thank you very much for watching. I hope for the best for Canuck and Shawn. I hope one day that life is fluid and they do get to see each other at least one more time. Take good care.